Imagine having to take up arms without any military training, because this turned to be the last alternative to tyranny. We're going to assemble this French resistance box from Wargames Atlantic. A box that I wanted to try because of its possibilities. This reminds me of that old Warhammer Empire Militia box, perhaps the greatest kit Games Workshop has ever made. This kit, I think this kit, it has a lot of heads and accessories, but few rifles. The thing of this kit really blows this in creativity because we could represent various things here, from unarmed civilians, some 50s gangsters. That's awesome. There are a lot of heads and weapons and accessories left over that I plan to keep in my scrap box for future projects. We can make the bases the usual way. They look great. We can also make them in an urban environment with pavement, urban guerrilla energy playing. About the scale, these miniatures are in the middle of the heroic or true scale Perry miniature style. I like them a lot, but they are right in the middle. But since they are fixed to a small base, this raises them a couple of millimeters, and this matches with other rangers perfectly. Right in between, there is the scale. The Perry miniatures, like true scale, they're smaller than boltaction, a lot smaller in the body, in the heads, and these Wargames Atlantic miniatures, they are just in the middle. They work perfectly. I really like that scale, like half heroic, something like that. I do think it lacks front rifles, and there are too many submachine guns. Okay, it's true that clandestine groups were armed with more submachine guns for obvious reasons, such as urban combat, where the distance are really short. Combat distance are short, so you need some submachine guns for rapid fire, short ranges. But as bolt action player, I will like it to have more rifles. And to paint also is a breath of fresh air, because after painting entire armies with khaki colors and greens, being able to add some blues, reds, yellows to these clothes and give the miniatures a lot of interest. But you have to be careful, I think, not to paint them too saturated, so they don't lose this historical touch. But that's just my opinion. Paint them as you see they fit, as long as you enjoy doing it. And although it seems difficult to maintain cohesion in an army with so many colors playing, I do think it's okay to have certain rules or limits. In my case, this is the strategy that I use. For many clothes, I use the same base color, okay, the same base color, but then play changing the washes. For example, okay, I explain myself. Brown pants washed with black ink, it will be different from those same brown pants washed with a sepia or shadow wash, and they will look different. But that base tone, it will give you some cohesion in the troops because all have the same base color. Even when they're not you don't feel they are the same color because they have a new tone of the washes. And the same thing with the blues. You could use blue ink or black ink, and this will vary a little bit the pants, so they look different, but they have some cohesion. You can also paint the identification bands they used to give your army more character, more historical. But game-wise, you can leave them without the band, and you will be able to use them as French, Polish, Russian, or even a mafioso gangster. Luca Brasi, Sleep with the Fishes. Well, some final thoughts on this box that I really like it. It's a lovely box with a lot of chances, but it still lacks of some rifles. If you play boltaction, you know what I mean. You really want some more rifles in to squeeze that, because the submachine guns maybe they are not so cost effective in the whole army, so you gonna need more rifles. But beautiful kit, I really enjoy it, building it and painting them. I just paint these two models because the other ones I did paint it for my Warsaw uprising army. These are Polish partisans, very angry Polish partisans, and I hope to show you another video about the Warsaw uprising in the future. And well, I hope this to push you to paint your own partisans. It doesn't matter if they are French, Polish, Russian, or Italian. Anyway, I hope you liked this video, and please feel free to subscribe if you like it and share it with your friends. It helps a lot. And that's all. Thank you very much. Bye.